D-Lo 404 Boxing. And shout out to Marlowe's Corner, Trey X, and the whole block fam. Come over there Saturday night. This is the Trey X call a frog out of well with the Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas fight. And shout out to the LDBC as well. All right, so you got all this talk and all these, rumors and, people starting to get a little excited thinking that Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz are actually going to go ahead and have a fight, both coming off of losses in championship rematches. So you had Ruiz losing to AJ, a 12-round decision, and Ortiz getting stopped by Wilder in the rematch in the 7th round. And of the two guys, Ortiz would be the guy coming out of the worst situation. But, for these guys both coming off of losses and fixed to be paired together, this looks like a really interesting fight. And it was worth getting excited about. Well, now comes out that Andy Ruiz is saying he needs a tune-up. And he wants the Luis Ortiz fight, but he wants it later on. He wants to get a tune-up in first. Okay, that said, I can certainly understand that Andy Ruiz is coming off a loss. He's changed trainers and things of that nature. But at the same time, Luis Ortiz is coming off of a KO loss. Hasn't fought since either. Andy's had a fight more recently than Luis Ortiz. And then at the same time, the other issue is that Andy's saying that he would actually fight Tyson Fury next, if given the opportunity. So that's the thing I have an issue with. If Andy Ruiz is willing to fight Tyson Fury next, albeit I understand that that's probably a more financially lucrative fight, he should be just as willing to fight Luis Ortiz. This isn't the first time that Andy's refused to fight with Luis Ortiz. Even if you go back to when Luis Ortiz fought Tony Thompson, Andy Ruiz was one of the fighters that turned down the Luis Ortiz fight. And being the reason that he ended up going to DC and fight Tony Thompson in his own backyard. So, Andy Ruiz, for whatever reason, still doesn't seem to have the confidence that he's ready for Luis Ortiz fight. Whether that be because of what he's coming in off of, or whether that be the trainer situation, or whether that just be that he doesn't feel that he matches up well versus Luis Ortiz. It all remains to be seen, but I tell you, I want to see Luis Ortiz get busy, get in fights, but I want to see Andy Ruiz as well before he loses all momentum of having been the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion and the first man to defeat Anthony Joshua professionally. Before he loses all of that momentum, I think Andy Ruiz needs to get himself into a serious fight, because right now, especially coming off the heels of how he looked going into that AJ fight and his performance, his momentum is waning more and more by the day. But that's all I got to say on it. D-Lo 404 Boxing, I'm out.